Y'all, it's me, Lynn Daniel, coming to you today from the Buddy Zone. So I am going to do the back in the day tag, hashtag back in the day teacher tag, started by Diary of a Mad Black Teacher Ruth, Naturally Niani, and the Emerging Educator Elisa. Okay, here are the questions. There are 10 questions. Question number 1, introduction. What grade do you currently teach? 7th and 8th grade ELA. Where did you go to middle school? I attended Yateman and Enright Middle School. Is it in the same district? Those two schools were in the same district, but they're not in the district where I teach. Number 2, who were your most and least influential teachers? 7th grade, my most influential, Mr. Bear. He really taught me English. He taught me an appreciation for English, writing, poetry, grammar, all of it, all of English. Also, Mrs. Perry. Mrs. Perry taught me a love for the library, and she was just a very friendly teacher and a caring teacher. Least influential teacher, I cannot think of one. Number 3, who were your friends, frenemies, rivals? My friends in 7th grade were like my sister and my aunt. We were friends. My frenemies, I think maybe we were frenemies too. We probably got on each other's nerves, and we probably were rivals to each other's too, you know. But those were my friends. Number 4, what was your least favorite subject in school? My favorite subject has pretty much always been writing. In 8th grade, I wrote a play, my first and only play. And then when we moved, I left it. And I don't know, I let someone in my class read it, and I forgot to get it back. And it was the first and only play that I ever wrote. Man, I wish I had that play. But let's see. When I moved to middle school, I really enjoyed my advisory class with Mr. Wallace because he was my homeroom teacher, but he would have a block of time with us, and during that time he taught us how to develop film. He taught us how to make soap and deodorant using different ingredients and the scent of roses, and it was really interesting, you know. I can't think of a least favorite subject. Math was, when I moved schools, we were doing algebra in the middle school, and I had not been exposed to algebra, so I acted out in class. Number 5, and I think my math teacher was Mr. Murray, and I think he caught on to I was struggling, and so he just kind of laid off of me and wouldn't call on me. You know, he just took a different approach to teaching me, and you know, you have to learn how to appreciate teachers who understand, you know, how to instruct students. All right, let's see. Moving on. What advice would you give to yourself at that age? I would say to myself, relax, lay off of your mom. Especially, I was hormonal and going through, and in 7th grade, I was just, in 8th grade, I was settling in more because I still had like issues with my mom, and sometimes, like, you know, I had issues, like, but I was a good student and very outgoing, even though I was, you know, sick a lot and had to sit on the porch, but that was getting better by that age. But I would just tell myself to relax, give your mom a break. I didn't have to give my dad a break because I knew how to act around him. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Number 6, what was your personality like at this age? I was silly, and I'm still silly. So no, it has not changed. Number 7, what profession? Well, okay, I was silly, but I could also be serious. The same. I'm the same. 7, what profession did you want to be at that age? Did you want to go to college? In 7th grade, I think I wanted to be an attorney. I wanted to be a lawyer for a long time. And I don't know where I got that from, but I wanted to be a lawyer. I thought I could like solve problems, make the community better. I did a lot of, like in 8th grade, I was dancing with a dance troupe, and we traveled the state dancing, and it was an African dance troupe, and we were very good. We were very good. Yeah, and that exposure just kind of set me on a better course with my attitude and my outlook and my decisions, you know, how I started thinking about my future and stuff. So, yeah. Let's see, what number am I on? Did I want to go to college? Yes, I did. Number 8, what is something you wish you knew then that you know now? I guess I don't know. I can't think of anything. Number 9, describe the picture thumbnail you chose. Oh, good night. I do not have a picture. I am going to have to go and ask one of my friends for a picture. I don't even think I have any pictures from 7th or 8th grade. Like, we did a photo album or something, but I don't think those are electronic, guys. Those are hard copies of pictures. I'll look for something, but I don't think I have one. And then 10, if you had a student like yourself at this age, how would you reach out and connect to them? I do have students like how I was. Smart, very capable, did my work. I was not a slacker at all. I always did my work. I always made good scores in school. You know, I had great ability for everything but math. Once it got into algebra, I just really got afraid. So I think I would tell a student, like if I noticed a student was showing signs of hesitance, like, you know, like they're scared to fail or they're afraid to take the risk to learn, then I would probably share with them my experience and just take a little time with them, modify their work, maybe slow down the pace for them, figure out what skills they can condense or something like that, you know. Yeah, and just kind of encourage them on. That's what I would do. All right, y'all, I'm gone. Thank you for watching. All right. Go watch those other ones too, okay? And I will put the questions, there are 10 questions, I will put them in the bottom of my video in the description box. Bye.